Hello, Booktube. This is Benjamin Barnes here. I have finished the Dexter series, and I am going to review the last 4 books in it. This is the other one, Dexter is Delicious. What is not to like about cannibals and abandoned amusement parks? This is probably my favorite one of the entire series. I apologize for the weird soap opera glow on my camera. Wow, this book was something. Okay, so let's get through the inside book cover. Dexter Morgan's happy homicidal life is undergoing some major changes. He's always lived by a single golden rule. He kills only people who deserve it. But the Miami blood splatter analyst has recently become a daddy to an 8-pound curiosity named Lillian. I know the series he has a boy, but in the TV series he's got a boy. In the novels he has a little girl. And he tries to become a real person. He starts to feel emotions in this series, and it's interesting to watch the character develop throughout the different novels. Is he ready to become an overprotective father, to pick up soft teddy bears instead of his trusty knife, duct tape, and fishing wire? What's a serial killer to do? Then Dexter is summoned to investigate the disappearance of an 8-year-old girl who seems to have been abducted by a bizarre group, who just may be vampires and possibly cannibals. Nothing like the familiar hum of his new day job to get Dexter's creative dark juices flowing again. Assisting his bull in a china shop detective sister, Deborah, Dex wades into an investigation that gets more disturbing by the moment. And to compound the complication of Dexter's ever more complicated life, a person from his hidden past suddenly reappears, moving dangerously close to his home turf and threatening to destroy the one thing that has maintained Dexter's pretend human cover and kept him out of the electric chair, his new family. I love this book. This is the best one in the series. A lot of the visualizations in this book are really, really good. And I absolutely enjoyed the visual information in this series. There's a weird bar in this that he goes to. He gets a lot of hints, and I'm probably going to give a spoiler, so if you don't like spoilers, I'd encourage you to stop watching. But the person that comes back is his brother, Brian, and he becomes a prevalent character in the last 4 books of the series. And in all honesty, I like the fact that he actually stayed in the novels, because in the TV show, he dies. The TV show and the book series have absolutely nothing in common with the exception of a handful of characters. This book is incredibly graphic and violent. There's a hell of a lot of blood splashed all over the place and a lot of shootouts in this series. So definitely, if you like a lot of grotesque and gratuitous violence, you will love this book. So I'd definitely encourage you to check it out. I gave this 5 stars on Goodreads because it was just that good. The visualizations are good. The fact that the author, Jeff Lindsay, wraps up a lot of the holes from the previous novels, and the following novel is, I like it, yeah. And so did the New York Times, Time Magazine, Entertainment Weekly, The New Yorker, USA Today, and St. Petersburg Times. I did live in Florida for about 6 months. I didn't like it down there, but I'm an Ohio boy, born and bred. I love the state of Ohio. But the visualizations for Miami, a lot of the streets that they mentioned in this series are actually real streets. It's just pretty cool. And I like the idea that it's a first-person novel, so you get to see what's in the mind of the character, which isn't really all that common, I think. So definitely check out Dexter is Delicious by Jeff Lindsay. I think you will enjoy it. Definitely check it out. I mean, I finished all 7 novels in 2 weeks, or all 8 novels in 2 weeks. So, yeah. Love it. Go read it. Please subscribe. And the next ones will be coming up. The next book series will be coming up in the next few days. So, yeah. God bless. Have a good weekend. Auf Wiedersehen.